I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Tim Spiers. Tim, Fulham 2, Wolves 0, and Wolves can't have any arguments about that.
No complaints. Fair result. Probably their worst performance of the season.
Yeah.
Or certainly the most subdued. Anyway, you know, they've only created one really good chance, and that was when the game was over, pretty much with 5 minutes to go. And they were well beaten. I thought they were out-fought as well, to be honest. I thought Fulham got at them early with high tempo, lots of high pressing, constantly closing Wolves down, and it worked really well. Wolves didn't really have an answer for it, and they were well beaten.
Are you surprised though with the performance today?
I think we've got a bit of a hangover from Wednesday. Not that Nuno agrees.
Right.
He says he thought he got the reaction he wanted in the first half. I'm not sure about that. I thought Fulham would deserve their lead at half time. So maybe that's something to do with that. I am surprised. I am surprised because you wanted them to kind of make a statement today, really, and instead it's Fulham have made the statement.
Absolutely. And
you wanted them to really impose themselves on the game and on Fulham, impose their ideas, as Nuno's always put it, impose their philosophy, and instead it's Fulham who've done that. And like I said, they were very deserved winners, and Wolves are off colour. You know, the most worrying thing for me is the defensive mistakes. Because they haven't done this all season, and when in December, when they kind of stopped scoring and kind of went in their shells a little bit, it was the defence that got them through. You know, 1-0 at Blues, 1-0 at Sheffield Wednesday, 1-0 at home to Ipswich. It was the clean sheets that were so important. But now, all of a sudden, for the first time this season, they look vulnerable at the back, and they're making defensive mistakes. And we saw it against QPR. We saw it against Norwich, and we've seen it today. So that's 3 times out of 4 now that they've made defensive mistakes. Not like them, so that is a concern for me.
No Ruben Neves today. Obviously, he was missed badly. But are you surprised with no Neves that Diogo Jota didn't play either? And 2 of probably Wolves' best 3 players this season.
I was surprised. I was surprised that Jota was left out. He has looked jaded for a while, but I thought there have been quite a few occasions where he could have been rested or dropped in the past couple of months, and to choose this game to do it. I mean, obviously Nuno's seen him on the training ground, and obviously he judged that he wasn't up to it. But in hindsight, Costa's the one that you leave out. But Costa has been doing okay recently, and had a good first half. So he came off at half time on Wednesday, so he was probably the freshest of the 3. But for me, starting Bonatini again, I saw the logic, but Bonatini brings out the best in Jota. They've got a really good understanding, and I don't know, I'd like to have seen Bonatini and Jota play, and maybe Cavallero as well. In hindsight,
Bonatini was off colour though, wasn't he?
No, he was terrible. He was terrible. No, absolutely.
Like
he was
shadow of the player.
Anonymous. I mean, he held the ball up well on occasion, but he was anonymous. He just didn't get involved in the game. In fact, there was only Cavallero really who looked like doing anything of note. He was the one trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck. No one else was really doing that. And Jai tried, but Fulham won the midfield battle. And Wolves had no control in midfield. You know, that's what Nuno loves, the control. But they just didn't have any. And obviously Neves' absence plays a massive factor in that. And then
Benik Afobe comes on for another 15 minutes. He doesn't fancy him, does he? You don't think?
I don't know. Well, he should have scored though, shouldn't he? Him and Jota both should have scored. That was that one chance, 85 minutes. Afobe's in. You want him to hit it early across goal, across the keeper. He doesn't, because he's not. You know, he's not that sharp yet. He's not that confident for a goal yet, perhaps. And then the block comes in and then plays it to Jota, and how he misses that, I just do not know. I do not know. And that sort of summed up Wolves' day really. I remember turning to you 15 minutes in and said Wolves are going to get beaten here. It just had that feeling about it. They just weren't kind of at the races today. And it's a big week now. It's a big week because, I keep saying it, they don't want to make themselves catchable. And the lead is 6 points if Cardiff win tomorrow.
10 points to Villa in 3rd.
Yeah, which is still obviously a ridiculous lead. And
but still to go there, still to go to Leeds, still to go to Middlesbrough. They're difficult games. And Reading is, you don't want to say a home banker, but those are the times they need to win.
Well, they drew Derby today, 3-3. It's a big week. They need to get back on track. They need to get into a rhythm again. This is the worst run of the season, I'm pretty sure. You know, 2 points out of three games. The issue really is that so many players were off colour today. So many poor individual performances from the front to the back, basically. So I'm glad they've got a full week. I think another game on Tuesday. You know, sometimes they say that, don't they? Game on Tuesday, get back out on the pitch again. I think a week on the training pitch is what they need, and they just kind of need to get back to where they were only a couple of weeks ago, when they were absolutely smashing apart Ipswich and Sheffield United. You know, that wasn't that long ago. And yes, fans will start to get worried now, but Reading at home, I think, is an ideal game for them to get back on it. Back on the horse. Nuno was very good after he always is after a defeat. Actually, he just felt they didn't really. He was happy with the first half. He just felt they didn't really get going in the second half. Not enough good enough use of possession. Not creating enough chances. You know, you can't really argue with that. And yeah, not happy with either goal either. So,
you know what we need. You know what Wolves need. Let's go back to Marbella.
Back to Marbs.
So we'll go back to Marbs.
We'll go this time.
We'll go. We'll chill. We'll relax. We'll come back full of gumption.
Yeah.
And get 3 points.
Good word.
Okay. Fulham 2, Wolves 0. For all the post-match reaction, make sure you log on to expressthestar.com.